What's going on YouTube? I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. Fashion, fragrance, style, grooming. That's what we talk about on this channel. Being the best version of yourself every day that you can be by smelling your best and looking your best. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well, so anytime a new video is uploaded on the channel, you'll get notified. And I'm pretty certain that at this point in time that you're seeing this video and the year of 2030, I'm sure somewhere in between that time frame that YouTube is going to alert you that this video has been uploaded. I'm almost certain of that. So gentlemen, on today, I have a treat for you. Believe it or not, Mind Games has launched 2 new fragrances, and I have the privilege of having those fragrances in my possession. So I'm gonna roll the intro, and when we come back, we're going to get into it. We're gonna talk about the 2 newest releases from the brand of Mind Games. You don't wanna miss this. So you know how we do. When we're on the intro, when we come back, we get into it. If you wanna see what I have to say about these 2 new fragrances, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. It's definitely go time, for sure.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're gonna jump right into it. Guys, a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I introduced 2 new fragrances to the newest Mind Games collection of fragrances that they're going to be coming out with, Mentor and Prodigy, and I love both of them. I personally was a little bit more of a fan of Mentor. If you guys have not tried anything from Mind Games, generally speaking, the ones in the black bottles tend to lean a little bit more masculine, although males or females could wear them, and the ones in the white bottles tend to lean a little bit more feminine. Although, again, males and females could wear them. So all of them are really unisex. It's just the white bottles lean a little bit more on the feminine side. They have more florals. And the black bottles tend to lean a little bit more masculine. So of the 2, a little bit more of a fan of Mentor. I've included it on a few videos since then. Amazing fragrance. And to my joy, to find out they had 2 additional fragrances they were releasing. Listen, it's like Christmas happening multiple times a year. So the 2 new fragrances, guys, are Counterplay and Opera Mate. Counterplay and Opera Mate, and I am super excited to talk about these fragrances. They were sent to me, but obviously you guys have been rocking me for a long time. You know I'm just gonna give you my 100 opinion on both of these fragrances, but I wanna get into talking about these. If you do wanna check them out, guys, check it out, So Avant-Garde, use the code Darian10, and you'll be able to save 10% off of your purchase, whether you're getting a full bottle or if you just want to get a sample. I think they do sell 2 ml samples or something like that if you want to check them out. Just make sure you use the code, Darian10, and just save the 10%. So where do I want to start? Let's start with the white bottle. We're going to start with Counterplay. And here's the box. Counterplay, it says there on the back, I just want to read it to you, inspired by the scent of perfectly ripe cantaloupe. Wow. On a sunlit summer afternoon, Counterplay is designed to disrupt the mundane and seize the momentum. The fragrance unfolds with a fruity top note that evokes a sense of joy. At its heart, a floral bouquet of honeyed osmanthus and creamy ylang-ylang, and add a layer of warmth to the juicy top note. To dry down, the patchouli and sandalwood maintain a dynamic balance and add a sophisticated dimension to the final composition. Sounds very interesting. So we take the top off, and here is Counterplay. So it's not in the white bottle like Prodigy was. They went back to the more traditional clear bottle. Still really nice. This is what it looks like here. I definitely get that melon up top. They say cantaloupe, but it's more of like a melon note. There is some guava in here as well. So guava to me always makes me think kind of tropical. So in my mind right now, this is going to be a great fragrance to wear in hot weather. It's taking me to spring, summer immediately when I smell it. As it said there, guys, if you've never really smelled ylang-ylang, which is a floral note, a lot of people describe it sometimes as having a banana kind of like nuance to it. That's exactly the kind of ylang-ylang that you get in this. So when you think about that, you got melon, you have that ylang-ylang, which kind of gives this banana-like smell to it, and then you have the guava. So it's giving very fruity, tropical on the top. And I personally am a fan of these kind of fragrances. I really love fragrances that have that kind of fruity, tropical thing going on. Obviously, this is gonna smell good on a woman, but I'm telling you guys, this is kind of like entering that secret weapon territory for guys. Because some guys, when they smell fruity up top, like this with a little bit of florals, they're probably gonna shy away from it. Don't. Try this one. It smells phenomenal. This is my kind of stuff, man. I really like this one. I think I actually like this one better than Prodigy, just for me personally. And Prodigy was really good. It kind of reminded me of Guidance 46, I think that is, from Amouage. But yeah, I can definitely rock this spring, summer. This is really good. To me, man, Mind Games, they don't miss, man. Again, check out the bottle here. It says the two main notes on front of the bottle. That's something I always like about it. You see it says there melon, and it also says osmanthus. So you get that here as well. So osmanthus, as it said in the description, it tends to give a lot of times, although a floral, more honey-like nuance. And again, when I smell honey, I smell things like melons, I smell guava. Again, spring, summer. You know, a lot of times, of course, in the springtime, that's when the bees are out and the whole nine, and you know how that goes, that imagery. But this is definitely going to be a great spring, summer fragrance. There's some sandalwood and patchouli here as it starts to dry down. And I actually love I'm starting to pick up on some orange blossom here as well, which again is a floral, but gives a really kind of a sweet, I like to say sometimes almost, not really creamy, but I use creamy sometimes, but it's just really sweet and rich orange blossom. This is amazing. This is amazing. Male or female can rock this. And oh my gosh, man. I'm looking forward to rocking it. I'm probably gonna rock it just in the cold weather anyway, just to kind of see how it really plays on the skin. But I would definitely say from smelling it, spring and summer is gonna be a perfect time to wear Counterplay. And it's definitely unisex, male or female, certainly female, can rock this one. This is good. All right, guys, and next we have Opera Mate. Here's the box, and I'll read the back just like I did for the other one, drawing this inspiration from the thrilling match in the opulent Paris Opera House. Opera Mate is the perfect companion for a special night out. Date night. The fragrance opens with creamy sandalwood and a hint of caramel that adds a touch of sweetness, enhancing the top notes. As it evolves, the scent dries down to a sophisticated blend of musk, benzoin, and vetiver, which provide depth and complexity. Opera Mate is crafted to take center stage and leave a long-lasting and memorable trail. Sounds like my kind of stuff. I'm hearing roasted hazelnut. Sounds like that's up my alley. Now this bottle, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's gonna go back to the more traditional Mind Games bottles as well, but here it is, Opera Mate. Opera Mate, as you heard in the intro there, some of the main notes are roasted chestnut, labdanum, there's a creme brulee accord in this, suede, caramel, and sandalwood. And as soon as I put my nose to the atomizer, I smell roasted chestnut. Roasted chestnut. Wherever you smelled chestnut accord before by the fireplace. Now it doesn't smell anything like by the fireplace, but when I put my nose to this, it smells roasted chestnut, almost smells syrupy. Just from there. Now I want to spray it, of course, and I want to see what it smells like and what I pick up of those notes that are listed. So let's see what we got here, guys. Wow. Man, they don't miss, man. They do not miss. I'm getting some vibes of New Harlem from Bond Number 9. They don't smell just alike, but remember, a lot of people when they talk about New Harlem, they say that it smells like pancakes and syrup. It smells like breakfast. That's kind of sort of what I'm getting here. This roasted chestnut is definitely giving me coffee. Wow. I'm gonna classify this as a gourmand. Roasted chestnut, kind of smells like hazelnut. As a matter of fact, there is this, at one point in time, the missus and I bought some hazelnut creamer to go into our coffee. That's what I'm picking up. The creme brulee accord here is giving very creamy, sweet. And then you add that and combine that with the, that roasted chestnut. It kind of smells like hazelnut, how I would describe the smell. To me, you're definitely picking that up. The caramel here is almost coming off as like a salted caramel. So I don't know where I'm getting that kind of slightly salty nuance from, but I definitely smell caramel in here. And of course the sandalwood is providing a creaminess. Wow. It's a gourmand. It smells phenomenal. They don't miss, man. I don't really know what else to say. If you like gourmand fragrances, this is one you're gonna have to get your nose on. Again, it kind of smells like reminiscent to some extent of Bond Number 9's New Harlem, because it just has that, reminds me of like pancake syrup and coffee. That's kind of the best way for me to describe what I'm smelling here. And you guys that have been rocking with me for a while know that I like that kind of stuff. That's like right up my alley. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Listen, man, that's 4 new fragrances from the new collection from mindgames. All right, so again, I'm gonna make sure I link it down below if you guys wanna check it out. If not a full bottle, at least a sample. But still, whether it's a sample or a full bottle, make sure you use the code Darian10 to save that additional 10% off. But of the 4 fragrances released so far from the newest collection from mindgames, the first 2 I definitely enjoy. Again, I'm more on that mentor than the Prodigy. Again, it kind of reminds me of Guidance 46, I think it was, from Unwatched. It smells phenomenal. And I have worn both. I enjoy both, just comparing the 2. And I don't know yet with these 2 because they're so different. But I enjoy them both about the same, if that makes sense. I really love that tropical vibe that I'm getting from Counterplay, and really love, the kind of breakfast atmosphere and imagery that I'm getting from smelling Opera Mate. Again, that's right up my alley as well, just 2 totally different genres. But anyway, guys, what do you think? Have you had a chance to smell the first 2? And once you get a chance to smell these 2, if you come back to the video, leave a comment. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this latest collection. Remember, if you want to check something out, use the code Darian10. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love smelling absolutely fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.